What was your favorite play in that game? The one that you reflected most on Sunday about?
Probably that shovel pass. That was my favorite, but it was also one of the most criticized myself on. Just not getting in that end zone that hurt us, and obviously we didn't score on that drive. So, got to just make sure I make that play next week.
This is kind of the mindset this week with uncertainty with Adrian and JD. Do you kind of mentally say, you know what, this might have to be a big day for me again to take on more for the offense?
Not necessarily. We have confidence in all the guys. All the receivers, all the running backs we have confidence in. We have confidence in Noah. So really just going through the weeks exactly how we've been doing, preparing the exact same way that we have, just making sure that we're good on offense.
How much has JD helped you since you got here, just kind of learning from him and, his toughness and everything that's associated with him?
He's helped me a lot, like I've said before. That's like my brother. If I have any questions about football or anything like that, he's always there for me. If I have any questions about anything, he's always there for me. He's taught me a lot with, especially playing the receiver position at the college level. Obviously hadn't done that. So just watching him a lot, especially through spring ball and just through fall camp, I've learned a lot of things from him.
Wan'Dale, you were named the Big Ten Freshman of the Week today. That's the second time you've won that award. Did you envision so much success so quick here when you came to Nebraska? What were your expectations?
I expected to come in and play. I expected to come in and have an impact. Specifically not having the awards or anything like that. I just wanted to come in and help our team win.
The number of touches you got over the last 3 weeks has gone up quite a bit. Just physically, is that, I know you ran a lot in high school, but how are you holding up physically, and how do you feel at this point in the year?
I feel pretty good. Our training staff does a really good job of getting our bodies right and making sure that we're good whenever it comes time for games. So just making sure that I take care of my body every week and every day is the big thing with me, and so I feel like I've done a pretty good job of that.
I know you're obviously willing to play running back. When you came here, what were your expectations of how often you actually do?
They kind of said however much we need you to, so I told them, I don't care how much you need me to. I don't care how much you need me to play receiver. Whichever one you need me to play, I'm going to play. So also whatever the easiest way is for them to get the ball in my hands, that's kind of how they feel too.
So when you enrolled here, they gave you a sense that you might actually play some running back. Mm-hmm. Was that something they talked about before you signed, or was that something that became more clear once you knew what the depth chart was on the running?
That was before I even signed. Whenever they started recruiting me, they began telling me I was going to be used in the running back role, the receiver role, and so just those things I envisioned myself doing whenever I got here, and they obviously came to life.
When you're playing running back, do you get more comfortable, or do you sort of get in a rhythm the more carries you get, or do you feel like it sort of comes right from the first time you take a snap at running back?
I really just feel like it's once you get the ball in your hands, it's all kind of the same. At the receiver position, once I get the ball in my hands, I feel like I turn into a running back and not just try to go down and get however many yards. At the running back position, obviously, as soon as I get the ball, my intentions are to score. So.
You ever played in snow before? They're saying it might snow up in Minneapolis this Saturday.
No, I've never played in the snow before, so that'll be a first.
Does that change up maybe the colder conditions? How does that change maybe how you play or what you guys do on offense?
I don't really think it'll change much. Obviously, if it's a blizzard, then, obviously things will change. But if it's just drizzling down, I'm sure we'll still call some of the same stuff, and I'll still try to play my own game.
Was there any schools that recruited you specifically to play running back, or was it always, for every school, a wide receiver running back?
My final list of schools, most of them were receiver. They said I would be thrown in the backfield some, but not like here where I'd be both. And I could, at each play, I could be lined up in the backfield, I could line up at receiver. So the majority of my recruitment, I was being recruited as a receiver.
How much more work is it to know both positions?
At this point, I don't really feel like it's too much work since I've been doing it I was doing it 4 years before I got here. So I just had to learn the receiver position, I had to learn the running back position, and so I just kind of treated it the same way I did in high school, just making sure that I knew everything.
Some teams get pretty disrupted when they have to switch quarterbacks. Does the way you guys practice to kind of shuttle things in and out help, I guess, with fluidity if you have changes there?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Every quarterback just goes about with every receiver at some point in time during practice, so you're comfortable with just about anybody that's in the game. So, whenever Noah got in the game, we were all really, really comfortable because Noah had taken first-team reps before, so it was really no different than having Adrian out there.
You mentioned Luke briefly after the game. It was fun seeing him take the snap. But what dynamic have you seen that he brings when he can be used, if he is used here down the stretch?
I mean, Luke has an arm. I mean, he can throw the ball, and I mean, he's arguably one of the fastest players on our team too. So, seeing him run, that'll be once everybody gets to see that, it'll be pretty exciting.
I wonder what's a trait of a young offense? I mean, you guys are all pretty young out there. What do you think marks that kind of a unit, and how do you guys work through that?
I just think it comes with time a little bit. I feel like over time we're just going to continue to get better and better, and then once we get to later in the season, then we'll really be clicking, and so everything will be working the right way.
What do you like about playing with Noah? I know there was a lot of talk after the game about the throw, the way it was just a concept in your playbook, the one that put you in field goal range. Obviously, that's a strength of his to know the offense as well as he does. What do you like about what he brings to the field?
Noah kind of has that swagger about him. I mean, you can just look at him and tell he kind of has that swag, and I love that about Noah. He can make all the reads, he can make all the throws, and he's confident, and so he has confidence in us, and we have confidence in him, and so he's just been really good for our offense.
Hi, this is Jason Jorgensen, Sports Director at KRVN. Thanks for watching our YouTube video. To keep up to date with everything we have going on with our sports coverage, you can find that, and we'd love to have you subscribe to our channel. Just hit the little red button in the right corner.